Hey, what's going on, guys? The Horror Man back with a controversial view of Tourist Trap. Tourist Trap is a 1979 horror film directed by David Schmoller, who also directed Puppet Master. Back in July of this year, I was the special guest over on the Body Bags channel for a live stream discussing some of our favorite slasher films, and Tourist Trap made my list. I love this movie, and I really think it should be considered among other slasher classics, but for some reason, it's not. Although people do seem to really like it. It seems to be one of those movies that many people don't mention on their own. But when someone else does, they're like, yeah, I love Tourist Trap. Tourist Trap, in my opinion, may be one of the scariest slasher films of all time. It's super creepy. No doubt about that. That sort of leads me into the main controversy I'll be highlighting. But before I get to that, there are a few others I'd like to discuss. A few months back, Jason and I gave House of Wax 2005 a controversial view. The main controversy regarding that one was the fact that it was not initially intended to be a remake of House of Wax. That 2005 House of Wax was actually a remake of Tourist Trap. But because this movie is often neglected, as I stated, the studio decided to go with the more popular title. Ironically, there is currently a new Tourist Trap remake in the works involving Barbara Crampton. Hopefully that comes to fruition. The next Tourist Trap controversy is in regards to its physical media presence. It was first released on VHS by Media Home Entertainment. Collectors go crazy over that VHS. But honestly, I prefer this one. This is the Phantom Video Paramount release on tape. And let me make this clear. I don't just prefer this VHS because it's the one that I own. I love this cover, and I think it's a better cover than the media release. The Media Home Entertainment VHS just has the masked face on the cover. I love that this release has the addition of the girls and more. With that being said, this tape is also sought after. Then, when Tourist Trap was first released on DVD, it came to us from Koch Vision. This 20th anniversary special edition from Cult Video and Full Moon contains the uncut version of the film. This VHS does as well. But when Full Moon later released it on Blu-ray, seen here, they only released an edited cut. People went crazy over the fact that this Blu-ray release did not contain the uncut version of the movie. Of course, years later, Full Moon rectified that by re-releasing Tourist Trap on Blu-ray in its uncut form. Many people still weren't happy, because that meant they had to double dip, or triple dip, or quadruple dip. Of course, a controversy like that isn't necessarily specific to Tourist Trap. Now, as for the main controversy with Tourist Trap, the movie is rated PG. It has the distinction of being one of the few slasher films to receive that rating in horror history. Director David Schmoller couldn't believe it when the movie received the PG rating. He felt that the disturbing subject matter and graphic violence would have earned it an R. Bear in mind, Tourist Trap was released 5 years before the PG-13 rating was enacted. Even still, I agree with David Schmoller. Tourist Trap deserved an R rating, based on how scary it is alone. To add to this, the script originally called for nudity, but David Schmoller was too bashful to bring it up to the actresses. When he finally did, the collective answer was no. Robin Sherwood had already appeared naked 4 years prior in The Love Butcher, and Tanya Roberts would end up going topless 3 years later in The Beastmaster, and fully nude 2 years after that in Sheena. Just think though, had they agreed to do the nudity in Tourist Trap, it likely would have earned that R rating. But as it stands, Tourist Trap is rated PG, despite being one of the scariest slasher films ever made. It's definitely a favorite of mine, and also one of Jason's favorites. We watched it, and you should too. This is just my controversial view. Please be sure to check out Jason's as well. Have you seen Tourist Trap? If so, what do you think of it? Comment below and let me know. Which controversial movie will we view next? Check back soon to find out. Until then, remember, physical media matters. Thanks for watching, guys. Hit that thumbs up and be kind. Subscribe.